Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hilltoppers will put toe to leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Blue Raiders offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's gonna pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. To throw, it's Osborne. He's got him this time. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cherry. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. He's going to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
So Western Kentucky's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Chambers. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man down the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Creates a little space. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Green. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Give to the running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set, first down. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Motion from the offense. To the air. It's Chambers. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Got his man on the right. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Toppers! A great catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 14 to Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the run, it's Hill. It's a fumble on the play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. That is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Well, as a receiver, you know that ball's going to be coming in hot, right? QB throwing you a receiver screen. He's got to get it to you quickly. Just got to do a better job looking it in.
Dropping back, it's Osborne. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. 1st down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try and have a big completion here. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's Osborne. He fires to the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Chambers. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make it accurate enough.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They move the tight end all over. The run to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Green. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the air, it's Osborne. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. With the catch, it's Hill. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down here for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Osborne. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Offense getting set for first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Coming after it. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so What do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Osborne. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 2nd and 10 here. Running behind that left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll give it to him again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quick release on the RPO. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Hilltoppers are marching down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The aerial assault continues. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to get to it. Pocket starts to collapse. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah,
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
and there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll throw it on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. Fires to the big fella. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the catch and knocked down. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
They're setting up the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line of the game. They'll have to make a decision here. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab outside. It's Madden. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll run play action. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The inside handoff. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Using his legs at screen. Makes a man miss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Scanning the field, it's Osborne. They're trying to get to him. Gets away. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now on second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Back to pass, it's Osborne. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They're going to run it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll give it to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Line getting set on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got his man quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Wide out in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Slams ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on the 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I know we talk about quarterbacks and running backs and receivers when we're talking about the Heisman Trophy, but how can you not have this guy in New York City? That's now his 20th sack of the year. He has been simply unstoppable.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. To the air, it's Chambers. Fires to the right. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead down.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the Hilltoppers get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Another sack by this defense. But how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll be brought down. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The play action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games, and that guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense. And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to throw, it's Chambers. This time he's got his man. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires on the move. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They'll throw it from the red zone. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Swings it out to the flat. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Western Kentucky! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that might be just enough as they push the lead to 9 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.